Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? Welcome back to the Varsity Radio Show. All is well with the world because
Seth, welcome back.
To my right,
yeah,
is my faithful friend.
Faithful or
is
fateful?
Faithful.
Full of faith.
Full of faith.
One might say.
Yes, loyal friend.
A loyal friend.
He is quite hilarious.
Such a loyal friend, you still refuse to give me your address.
I asked him, I said, now tell me you're coming in today because I need to laugh. He said, I am. I said, thank you, God. Okay. And we already have. The laughing has begun.
We praise you, Lord Jesus, for this blessing.
To my right is the bald-headed wonder with so many voices. Such a beautiful red beard.
Yeah.
Wearing a Chicago World Series champions shirt that he's never going to get to wear again for another 100 years. My good friend.
Cram it, Henniger.
Jordan McDaniel.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's me here in the flesh. My parole officer let me out.
Yes.
So that's so nice of him.
Big things happen.
Yeah. Big Henry's what I call him. Oh, Big Henry.
Big Henry let him come out with his ankle bracelet.
Thanks, Big Henry. I appreciate it.
Hey, also in the studio, he takes care of the Oompa Loompas. He makes sure the chocolate river stays super chocolatey.
Yes, he does.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Yes. The darker, the better.
He occasionally, something went through my head I shouldn't say. Anyway, he occasionally...
Oh, I think you should say it off
air.
No,
he occasionally plays in the chocolate waterfall himself. He is the Willy Wonka of radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day so far. Got a really good show lined up.
It's a wonderful day.
It is.
A great day.
What a great day.
There's something about that chocolate wonderfall. It's just, if you hit it just right, I don't know. Yeah. It's like when you hit that jet in the pool. You know, you back up right to it, and it's like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, it feels so good.
Yes.
Yeah, except with the chocolate waterfall, you hold your mouth just right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all. I love chocolate. I love chocolate.
Who doesn't love chocolate?
I honestly, and I've heard they do this in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This isn't me advertising for Hershey's, but they have like a
Hershey's? We are looking for a sponsor, though.
Hershey, hey, we will take any sponsorships. We love NIL, okay?
Yeah. Get us our NIL deal.
That's right. Oscar Mayer, Hershey's Chocolate, whoever you are, we'll advertise.
Nick Saban. We'll play for you.
We got you.
Nick.
Anyway.
Gus Malzahn. Hugh Freeze. No. Would you play for Urban Meyer?
I like Urban.
Yeah, I'd play for Urban.
Anyway, we love chocolate.
Would you play for Mike Shula?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
There we go.
Because I know if I played for Mike Shula for Alabama, I would play one, and we would never beat Auburn, which is the goal.
Yes. Everything you said is true.
Yeah,
wow.
We would never beat Auburn.
And
so I'd be there in my little red crimson jersey, running around number 43. Number 43 just missed an open tackle. Oh, shoot. Doggone.
And you would still be better than half the team.
Yeah.
Anyway... Hey, we are loving this day. We were actually talking about cartoons, and we're going to continue, but we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity Marco's Pizza.
Oh, man, so good.
Salads, desserts, subsides, and beverages.
So good.
In the shops of Albertville, Alabama. B&B Video Games.
B&B Video Games.
I went there this week.
You did?
I did.
It's a cool store, man.
Yeah. I was in the business part, not the party.
In the business part.
Yeah. Go ahead, talk about it.
B&B Video Games, Rick's a cool guy. He's got tons of stories.
The coolest.
It is a video game retail store in the front.
Yes.
And an 80s style arcade in the back.
Yes, it
I mean,
is.
Seth, what would you call a business in the front and a party in the back?
A mullet!
I would call that a mullet.
It's a mullet.
That's the Albertville mullet.
Albertville mullet.
And it's right next to Pizza Hut. What more do you need?
80s style everything.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Life is good.
It's a good time.
Go retro.
Go retro.
Anyway, hey, we're going to go over to our social medias, which is always going. We actually communicate with you when you come over there.
We do.
Me and Jordan are looking at the feed, and we want to talk to you. We're going to have Marshall Christian's Anna Claire Tarvin and Noah Hall up here in the studio at 3:15. We're going to have Noah Dre Gash from FCA. Greg Glasscock will be calling in if he's brave enough to talk to Jordan again. But we're going to meme of the week right now.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I have not forgotten.
Yeah. So we're going to meme of the week right now. Come join us on the socials at Varsity Radio Show. See you there.
Yes.
Hey, meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
What?
Meme of the week.
There it is.
Oh, it sounds official.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right
Memes
here.
of the week.
Yes.
Here it is.
Here, yes.
Me
Johnny.
realizing that kids talking about the 90s today is the same as kids in the 90s talking about the 60s. That just hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Steven?
It's rather painful.
Yeah.
Steven, did you feel that?
I did, every bit of
felt it.
That meme hit me right in the gut.
I felt every bit of it in my lower back, which is where I felt most of my pain.
And my aching knees.
My sciatica.
Okay, all three of us have been in youth ministry. Is this not the truest meme you've seen?
No, this was not true. No girl would have ever cried over a guy like this when we were in youth group.
No.
When you were not. But today.
But right now.
Right now, yes.
In this moment.
Yeah.
Girls will cry over a youth group boy who looks like this. Yes.
Yeah.
He's giving me Justin Timberlake vibes with the hair.
Yeah. I bet that looks like a solid breakfast.
What's up with those lips, though?
I mean,
That's strange.
I must say, those are some full lips.
Full.
Those are that's the proper.
Oh, even the ice cream at the store is calling you out, fat boy.
Yikes.
Fat boy.
Oh my.
Why does that hurt so bad?
I thought I lost weight. And you're just sitting there crying in the ice cream aisle. I guess I'll buy these.
No, it could be that you're just losing inches, not pounds.
Yeah.
Don't you love that?
I hate it. Yeah, you go to the doctor. Well, somehow you weigh more, but your waist is 1 inch thinner. How did this happen?
I knew something was going. I could see it in my face, Doc.
I could see it in my face. Oh no, I was talking about your waist, not your face. Your face is the size of a manhole cover.
That's good.
It is. You're kidding.
This is legit right here. This is my life lately.
Yeah.
When you're over 35 and awake past 9, you call me Nighthawk.
Call me Nighthawk.
Call me Nighthawk.
Call me Nighthawk.
Yeah.
You're not quite a night owl.
Yeah, not a night. I'm a
hawk.
Nighthawk. And by the way, Nighthawk sounds way cooler.
It does. It sounds like a superhero.
Yeah, Night Owl sounds.
Ooh.
I mean, that's all right.
Wise.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm wise. Who wants to be wise? I want to be Nighthawk. I want to beat up bad guys, but before 9 p.m. because after 9 p.m. I'm no good.
That's hilarious.
I'm no
How about
good.
this?
Here we go. Hey! When did this happen?
When you realize you're married to Jordan McDaniel.
Oh, so sad.
She's fake, but there she is.
Is this another Photoshop?
Yes,
AI
she does. Here's what I think.
It's an
Notice,
AI generated image.
Let me continue my saga.
Yeah.
Notice that Jordan McDaniel is not in the picture.
I'm not.
Still,
Maybe he's the one taking the picture.
I am the one taking the picture.
that is what
that's
he
my
wants
wife.
you to think.
That's my wife. You have no room to talk, robot man. Your wife, yes, I've met her, but she's a robot.
Yeah.
Because I can tell she's a robot because she's programmed to like you, because who likes you that much enough to have 3 kids?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
She had to be programmed.
That's true.
Because after 1, they'd have been like, well, time to shut this down.
Yeah. That's
I'm
true.
kidding with you, but
That's true.
see, my wife, she's a lovely lady, and I took her out to Cheesecake Factory, which is a real
What?
restaurant that exists.
Cheesecake Factory.
I did.
Ooh.
Wow.
What kind of cheesecake did you get?
I usually get the slim one because I'm watching my figure.
I got you.
No, I usually
The
get
fat boy.
I get the fat boy. Give me 2 of them.
Say that again. I'm watching my figure the same way that you did it.
I want 2. Oh wait, what now?
I'm watching my figure the way that you said it.
I'm watching my figure.
You sound just like Chris Farley.
Thank
it's
you.
Amazing.
Thank you. I
Good
was not
job.
even going for that.
But you pulled it off.
Had you told me, Jordan, you sound like Chris Farley, and then asked me to say it, I wouldn't have been able to do it
No.
because it would have gotten in my head.
Exactly.
But since
Jordan,
you just let it flow naturally,
You live in a van down by the river.
yeah.
Speaking of which you just said,
Here we
20
go.
seconds after being kidnapped,
Yeah.
can we swing through Taco Bell?
Because,
Hey.
it's time for 4th meal.
Look, I know. Look, you guys I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry from being kidnapped, and I bet you guys are hungry from having to kidnap me.
That's right.
Because let's be honest,
let's just be there.
I'm a lot of dead weight.
It's a win-win, right?
It's a win-win. I'll tell you
You're
what you
hungry,
want.
I'm hungry.
I won't scream. You get me some Taco Bell, we good.
We can hang out for the day. You own it today. Me leaving.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Me leaving the hibachi grill the way God intended.
Yes.
Yes. That's so good.
So big.
So stupid. I feel like that cat's just like giving like one of those fat
so
screams.
Because
there's
that cat's had too many fat boys.
Look, I mean this, and I mean this with love. There's screaming like normal screaming, like ah,
yeah.
But then there's like a fat person screaming, and it's like ah, and you're like, just from hearing the scream, you're like, ooh, they could probably
grill.
They could probably lose about 40 to 60 pounds. And just I don't mean to sound mean, but you can just kind of tell from like,
from
poor
screams.
fat guy getting taken from the hibachi grill.
Yeah.
I paid for this.
Hit me again.
What was the hey, do you guys I think it was Tommy Boy. That's a great movie.
Yes. Fat guy and a little
well, that one too. But when Chris Farley is like opening up the ketchup packs and like squirting them in his mouth, and David Spade, I could actually hear you getting fatter.
Hey, me and my buddy leaving Bible college without a wife. Well, that was a ripoff.
You have to say it like Kip though. Well, that place was a ripoff.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a ripoff.
That is one of the funniest movies.
I'm not saying that this is me and my buddy Justin Cross, but this is me and my buddy Justin Cross.
Yeah.
Because me and Justin, we both went to Bible college, and we both left it without a wife.
Without a wife.
I know. Incredible. Can you believe that this handsome man in front of you
I cannot.
left Bible college
without
a wife?
Can't believe that.
Miracles happen today.
Youth pastors, after saying cap or bus into a youth.
I have established contact.
Yeah.
And that's the face I make, too. That's the exact face I make, because I'm like, I did it. I did it. I've done it.
I preached a sermon a few weeks ago called The Riz. I felt so ridiculous just saying it. Anyway.
What?
All right, move up.
I think we need to unpack that.
Wait.
It's a dating sermon. It's a dating sermon, yeah.
The Riz.
The Riz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Riz, do you know what Riz means, Steve-O? You have a daughter. She probably says it. Or
she uses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
charisma.
Yeah, charisma is what it means. Which, if a student had not told me that meant charisma, I would have never guessed that in my life. I was thinking Rizzo the Rat from Muppets. I was like, that's immediately what I thought of. Yeah. Was Rizzo the Rat?
The
lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp.
Where are these words coming from?
Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Who thinks of these?
No, nobody knows. 2 more to go.
Two more.
2 more. Let's do it.
It's hilarious. Teacher, if everyone is good today, you will get a scratch and sniff sticker. Second graders. This is my son.
Did you hear what she said?
My son.
Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Oh man, I hope.
Yes.
And then the kids are like,
he's actually watching right now, I think. So shout out to Josiah.
I hope they have watermelon. Yeah. Please, dear God, please. If you love me, please let them have watermelon.
Blueberries.
Side note: do you remember who Chris Pratt is married to?
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Could you imagine having Arnold as a father-in-law?
Could you imagine marrying his daughter and she sounds just like Arnold?
Oh.
That'd be...
Literally Arnold going, I'll be back for
Chris! I'm so glad you're home! Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
That would be.
But that's coming from the woman.
You, pastor, after making a 14-year-old kid drink Pepsi through a sock. It's a prestigious line of work.
It is.
It's almost as good as swallowing goldfish.
By the way, I left the meme company up there because Prince of Meme Gypt.
Yeah, that
is a great name. Yeah. I wish that's such a good name for a Christian meme company or site
Prince
or whatever.
Yeah,
I wish I had thought of that. That is solid. Such a good one. I wish I had thought of it.
What does Noah think about the Prince of Meme Gypt?
Noah, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing pretty fantastic. Prince of Meme Gypt. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hair,
look at it.
The hair is
it's
back.
Beautiful.
It's
by
like
the way, speaking of coming back,
piece.
look at this.
Oh,
look at this. Noah, do you see
Noah
it?
Can't see your hair.
Noah, do you see my hair?
He can't see you.
He can't see
He
you.
better get him up on video now.
You have a whole 3
Yeah.
strands.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've
really growing
come a
out.
long way. I'm becoming one of those hippies you've heard about.
That's right.
Doesn't Homer Simpson have like 2 or 3 off the top?
Yeah.
There you go.
I can only say like a few things like Homer, where I can go, Lisa. I can say Lisa like Homer, but when it comes to almost any like, Lisa,
Can you do Bart?
No, that's way too high pitched. Oh well, hold on. No way, man. No, that's terrible.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. That's about as good
You
as
said that
get.
like EA Sports.
Thank you.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. Eat my
That got
shorts.
Noah, did you see
That's good. Yeah.
No, your hair. Every strand.
Oh, here we go again.
Hey, but Noah, when is the beard gonna come in?
Ooh.
And I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
I gotta train it because it doesn't really grow. It's just like kind of a stubble. So
Yeah.
it's like, it doesn't really.
That's all right.
I just have to, like, keep trimming it.
5 o'clock shadow is a. Do you have a girlfriend, Noah?
No.
Oh, Noah, if you grow a beard, you will get one very quickly.
12 seconds, guys.
You'll get one. I'm telling you. Yes, absolutely.
But it's on a brief.
The beard makes a man.
With the hair.
Look,
the hair's on point.
Do you see? I mean, you can't see us, but you see how me, Seth, and Steve-O, we all have beards.
We do.
Why? Because we're horrifyingly unattractive without them.
That's not
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong with that
We're not wrong.
statement.
And I'm not saying, see, you're not horrifyingly unattractive.
No.
So you could, if you have a beard, the ladies will just come a knocking. They'll just show up at your house.
How long, Steve?
You know what my granny used to tell me?
What'd your granny
You
used to
want
tell
to
me?
grow a really good beard? She had a pasture out in front of her house. She said, go out there, get a cow patty, and just kind of rub it on,
No
fertilize
time.
it.
Yeah,
And,
fertilize the old
gross.
beard.
Yeah.
Gross.
You guys ready for some FCA?
Yes.
We're ready.
Right.
Is Noah ready?
Let's do it now.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
We are with the one, the only perfect-haired Noah Dragash.
Dragash?
Dragash!
Dragash.
What's up?
Dragash.
Every hair
Yeah.
is in place.
In place.
He's still working on the beard that shall
Yes.
one day come in. But the hair is on point.
Yes. The beard
Give me,
will
like,
one day
a
come
few
to
months,
pass.
and we'll get there. All right.
Yeah.
Few months, there shall be a beard.
There shall be a beard.
There shall be a beard.
We have proclaimed it.
Oh man.
It is written. It is foretold. There will be a beard.
Noah, tell us about what's going on in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yeah, FCA, dog.
Sure, yeah. So we do actually have an event coming up on this Thursday, actually. It's called Men's Power Hour.
Nice.
And it'll be full moon barbecue at 12 p.m.
Uh-oh.
Basically what we do there is we got some guys come and just have a meal, we fellowship, and then we'll have usually one of our board members who will come and share a word with us. I've been able to be there for some of them, not all of them, but I'm able to listen in sometimes, and it's usually a really, really great word. So that's always fun. So we got that coming up this Thursday on the 27th. That's like kind of the closest thing that we got. But other than that, like I was saying last week, we got our camps. We're really just prepping for camps now, even though it's only February, and it's actually like the end of February, which is crazy to me. But we're really prepping for camps, and as I was saying, we actually right now we got a camper discount right now. It's $200 per camper. That is the price, which is $25 off the original price, and that will run through March 31st. So we got that little discount going on right now. Just to rehash, we got 4 camps, all in different locations. We got the Marshall County one, which will be at Sand Mountain Park in Albertville. That'll be June 9th through 13th. And we got the Madison County East, which will be at Whitesburg Christian Academy, which will be June 16th through the 20th. Then we got the Coleman County one, which will be at Coleman High School. That'll be July 7th through 11th. And then we got, to finish it off, we got the Madison County West one, which will be at Bob Jones High School, and that'll be July 14th through 18th. And then after those, we got 2 power leadership training camps, and those are overnight camps. And basically, we got a middle school one, and then a high school one. And so the middle school one is the weekend following the Bob Jones camp, and so that'll be Thursday to Friday, July 24th through 25th. That'll be at Madison Academy. They stay at the lodging is at the Marriott right by the Rocket Center.
Okay.
Go to main event that night. It's really fun. We worship. We don't worship at main event, but we worship. we play games. That'd be pretty cool though. But
yeah.
That would be awesome.
Do you need a main event? Because Seth and I, we wrestle.
Right, exactly,
we're a wrestling tag team.
Yes.
Yeah, you just got to find us. Yeah.
The Iron Bowl prayer breakfast?
Yeah. If Tebow dropped out, we were your guys.
Yeah.
Man,
2 for 1.
It's going to be so great.
It was.
And then Tebow had to be selfish and show up.
Yeah.
What a jerk, that Tebow.
Wow, really cannot believe that.
The user reviews on Tebow have never been what a jerk.
Yeah.
But we're the one guys who are like, oh, I can't believe he did it. We could have.
But yeah, then after that, we got one more PLT for high school, and that'll be August 1st through 2nd at the Von Braun Center, and that is just a blast. I mean, it's really, really awesome. I unfortunately won't be able to be a summer intern this year.
Bummer. What?
I know. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm probably most likely gonna come back and volunteer for PLT. It's that awesome. So It's not gonna entirely be gone, but I can't be on staff this summer, which I am sad about. But it'll be fun. So, but yeah, that's really all I got. So yeah.
Well, awesome, Noah. You're the man.
No, I don't know what they're gonna do without your hair,
Noah. How will FCA survive without you this summer? What's going to happen? Candy's going to have to work overtime.
Well, I know. Well, it's interesting because this past summer I was really kind of the sound guy. I mean, not really. I mean, I did do sound, but I was also my main thing was having the water around, like making sure each sport had water.
Yeah.
And so I got to drive a gator around.
You were
really,
the
really
water
fun. That
boy.
was awesome.
You were the water boy.
Water boy.
You were the water boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have started your football career.
Boy.
Yeah, you could have started your football career like Adam Sandler did. He used to do that.
I tell you what, Noah, if you could have tackled down Devin Wyman, you would have gone to the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you're right. I don't think you're wrong about that. I mean, if you tackle Devin Wyman, I think you got a pretty good chance of being on the NFL.
I think you do.
I could do it.
I never could do that, even if I tried.
With the golf cart, you could.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes, I could.
Look, you got it. Stop.
Noah, we don't have an I can't attitude. We figure things out.
Yeah, you are an American, not an American. You take that to the house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you feel motivated, Noah?
Yeah.
Remember that.
You and your hair, is your hair motivated? Yeah. Are y'all motivated together?
I think so. It needs to be cut. Like
don't
touch it. I know, but it's I don't know. But it doesn't look that bad.
Get that beard going in, man. I'm telling you,
will.
The ladies will come a knocking. Yes.
Well, Noah, we have so enjoyed talking to you.
Noah.
Thanks for calling in.
You're the man, Noah. We appreciate you, buddy.
It's awesome. I appreciate you having me on. So
talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you. Y'all have a good one.
Adios, Seth. How much? Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
And this is a fun question.
Okay.
All right. So you've done probably youth fundraisers before. How much?
Not my favorite.
How much would it take for you to shave your beard?
Shave my beard.
Yeah. How much money would the youth have to donate to shave your beard, to missions or to whatever?
$5,000.
$5,000. Wow.
I love the beard.
Yeah, I like it too.
If you see me,
your robot wife likes it too.
She likes it a lot.
She was programmed to like it.
It was her favorite.
It was her favorite.
Yeah.
All part of the program.
When you coded it in, it was definitely her favorite.
That's right.
So
I love your beard, Seth. I don't know why she turned British, but she did. That's my Sarah impression. Is a robot
nice.
Brit.
That's
my Sarah impression. So Sarah, you're a very nice lady. I really appreciate you. But when I do an impression of you, it comes out British robot. British robot. I like you, Seth.
I like that.
You are very handsome. Yep.
Okay.
Don't know why.
If she could just interface with ChatGPT,
yeah.
you know, like have all the answers all the time. Well, she probably already has all the answers.
She probably
does.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She does that.
Does she? When you need help on a sermon, does she use AI to help you write your sermon?
Ooh.
No. She's solid. She's got really good ideas.
Good.
Yeah. She actually just became our women's minister here.
Yeah, I know.
And she's killing it.
Cool.
She's great.
Well, do you believe in bad luck?
Absolutely.
You do.
When we watch this video, yes.
Maybe I should get my mind changed by this video.
And you
This
will
actually
too.
happened. A man named Selak was on a train when it derailed on a curve and plunged into a river. He swam to shore only to find the other 17 passengers had drowned. A year later, he was on a plane. Just minutes before landing, the cabin door blew off, and he and a flight attendant were sucked out. Miraculously, he landed on a haystack and survived. In 1966, the bus he was on skidded off a bridge into a river. 4 people died, but Selak swam to safety again. In 1970, his car engine caught fire. As he jumped out, the car exploded. He only had minor injuries. In 1973, another car of his had a fuel pump leak. It burst into flames, burning off his hair and eyebrows. But guess what? He survived. In 1995, he got hit by a bus while walking, hurt but alive. In 1996, he was driving on a mountain road when a truck came speeding toward him. He swerved, broke through the guardrail, and fell off a 300-foot cliff. Did he die? Nope. He landed in a tree and lived. They say bad luck brings good fortune, and it did for Selak. In 2003, he won 800,000 euros in the lottery. That same year, he got married for the 5th time. Selak passed away in 2016 at 87 years old. Even after death, his bad luck struck again. His grave got hit by lightning.
That's real? That's real? Selak is a real dude.
Yes.
Man. I'll tell you what.
Would you ever go anywhere with him?
Yeah.
No. No.
I would, bro. I got freaking Iron Man and Hulk next to me. I can handle Thanos easy. Like, we didn't need the Avengers. We just need to send Selak after Thanos. I mean, that's all we needed.
Listen to that dude.
We just need Selak on like a train, and then
but everybody else died.
Well, yeah. Thanos kind of won. I mean, come on,
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Selak, what a dude!
Wow.
What a dude! And he won 800,000 euros. What's 800,000 euros in
over $1 million
in real money?
It's over $1 million.
That's over $1 million.
About $1.5 million.
About $1.5 million in real money.
Yeah.
The only real money is our money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if you don't believe in bad luck, I mean, we do have one more.
Okay,
one
here
more
we go.
piece
One
here.
more.
Strangest coincidences in history. On December 5th, 1664, a ship sank off the coast of Wales in the Menai Strait. All 81 passengers lost their lives in the wreck, save for one survivor. His name was Hugh Williams. Then on December 5th, 1785, another ship sunk in the same spot. Once again, the only survivor was a man named Hugh Williams. In 1820, yet another ship sank in the same location. Once again, the only survivor was a guy named, you guessed it, Hugh Williams. Now, you'll sometimes read this third wreck occurred on December 5th as well, although in truth, the shipwreck actually occurred on August 5th of that year. The date probably got changed to make the coincidence sound even stranger. But the coincidence is plenty strange enough all on its own. That's because on August 19th, 1889, a coal barge sunk in the same area. This time there were 2 survivors. And I know what you're thinking. One of these guys has to be named Hugh Williams, right? Well, not exactly, because both of them were.
That's wild. Hugh Williams is if you're going down
Selak or Hugh Williams.
Yeah, if you're going down the Menai Strait or whatever it is, and your name is Hugh Williams, bro, you don't even have to pack.
Don't even be afraid.
Yeah, don't even pack a luggage. You're making it.
Yeah.
You're making it.
Yeah.
No matter what happens.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's also like, you like, look, I'm not trying to bring a downer, but like the Kennedy assassination and like the Abraham Lincoln assassination or whatever, like Abraham Lincoln's secretary was named Miss Kennedy, and Kennedy's secretary was named Miss Lincoln.
Oh.
Yeah, that's wild.
Really?
That is true.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's wild. That was a wild one.
Crazy.
Do y'all remember that show? It was hosted by Riker from Star Trek. I can't remember his actual name, but Riker from Star Trek, called Fact or Fiction or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that show.
Yeah.
When they would give you like these outlandish stories, and they were like fact or fiction, and then you'd like commercial break, and then they'd come back, and you're like, there's no way that story's real, and they'd be like, that story was real. And you're like, what? An alligator man came out of the sewers and killed a guy? And then you read the tiny print at the end of the show, like, we did exaggerate just a few things. And you're like, oh, I wonder if it was the alligator man.
It was Jonathan Frakes, by the way.
Jonathan Frakes, right?
There you go.
I wonder if it was
Jonathan. Was it the alligator man that was exaggerated? Because as a 10-year-old, I kind of want that to be the exaggerated part, but I also don't want that to. Beyond Belief, that's right, Beyond Belief, yeah. I loved that show, and it was ridiculous.
What's the Alligator Man?
Yeah, like they were they would bring up the wildest stories, and you're like, "There's no way that's real." And they're like, "Similar things did happen," and you're like, "Similar things." Which similar things? The ghost?
Was he wearing an alligator suit?
Was the alligator man real or not? I need to know, Riker. Yeah, because I remember he told a story about this. This was like the scariest episode to me. I can't remember how old I was. But they told this story about this little boy who claimed to have a monster in his closet.
Yeah.
And then his brother or his sister or something like went in the closet with like the friends to prove him wrong, and he or she shut the door, and all the kids are laughing, ha ha ha, but then you hear like this muffled screaming on the other side, and they open the door and the kid's gone.
No.
They call the police, all this stuff, and then you're like, there's no way that's real. And then he comes back, Frakes comes back, Riker comes back, says, similar things did happen. What?
Who killed the little girl?
Who killed the kid? Was the monster real, or did they just disappear? What are you talking about, Riker? Tell me now.
Riker, you're messing with me.
Riker. Yeah, I trusted you, Riker.
You just played with my emotions.
You were Picard's #1 on the Enterprise, and now you're messing with a 10-year-old's mind. How dare you, Riker? How dare you? That scared me so bad. Oh, it scared me so. But that was like Unsolved Mysteries.
Reading Rainbow? What?
Do you guys remember Unsolved Mysteries?
Yes,
that show used to also scare me.
That terrified me.
Reading Rainbow did not terrify me ever.
No.
But that's another Star Trek guy.
That is another Star Trek guy.
Really?
Yeah.
LeVar Burton?
Yeah, Geordie LaForge. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He had to wear the visor all the time?
Yeah.
That had to have gotten old.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
He is.
Praise God.
He's been doing a TV show here lately. It's a game show.
He's an American treasure.
Yeah.
He is. I like LeVar Burton.
Me too.
Do you remember the iconic song from Reading Rainbow?
Reading Rainbow.
Oh, yeah. Take a look. It's in a book.
The Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Rainbow.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love
We don't remember
can do anything. Yeah. Take a look.
I introduced my kids to this
this
last year,
Yeah?
and they love it.
Sometimes, though, Reading Rainbow would do like the animations were always kind of Uncanny Valley. If y'all know what, like, they were kind of weird. Some of the because they would animate some of the books. You'd have them read, and then there'd be like a kid like walking across, and they would actually make the kid walk across the paper.
Yeah.
And something about it was
creepy.
just creepy. Yeah, even though it was like a happy voice, like, and Johnny walked across the road, but then Johnny would actually walk across the road in the book, and you're like, that's a little strange how they animated that. Reading Rainbow could kind of also bring the creeps too. But I loved both of those. I loved basically, if you were a Star Trek actor and you did a show on TV, I was probably into it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I found a Reading Rainbow song. It's like a parody. It's like the Reading Rainbow song, but
it's like it.
But
it's not.
Right. It's got a Christian theme to it. I'll try to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, while you guys are doing
are the athletes
clutch.
here?
I haven't seen them yet.
Just me.
So clutch is
Take
coming
a
up
look.
in 30
He
seconds.
isn't
32
there.
seconds.
Jesus is risen. Jesus is risen.
There you go.
There we go. That's my Reading Rainbow Christian parody.
Very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 22 seconds.
Beautiful.
21.
19.
19, 18.
17.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow, we're good at numbers. LeVar would be so proud.
He would be
It's starting
proud.
to feel like Sesame Street
Yeah.
around.
Yes. 10.
Oh, man, what was that one?
7.
You got to do it like
5, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The clutch moment.
Today I want to talk about 3 things God doesn't care about.
3 things God doesn't care about?
Does not
Wow.
care about. But first I want to ask you something. What are some things that matter to you the most?
Oh, man. You asking me personally?
You.
Me. Jordan McDaniel. I mean, definitely
Yes.
the safety of my family is
Yes.
like super high on the list. Like, I want them to be clothed and well fed and taken care of, and not having to live out in the elements. Definitely that. It's
always a plus.
Yeah, that is a plus. And also, I'm a youth pastor, so I want my students to also be taken care of. I want them to be safe, and I want them to also grow spiritually. I mean, I have a lot of cares, things that I do really care about and that I really want. But there's some also not things that I do care about that maybe I shouldn't care about as much as I should.
Your favorite TV
my favorite
show.
Sports team, my favorite TV show. Things that you probably shouldn't get so angry at.
But I do.
When Jonai Broom misses a wide open layup, which rarely happens, but it does happen occasionally, and you just get so mad. And end up winning by 12 anyways, so it doesn't matter. But, it's just one of those things where you're like, oh, how could you miss that? And like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't care about that as much as I do.
Yeah. See, I know if you're a Christian, there has probably been a time in your life, Jordan, and our lives where you sat around and thought about things that matter the most to Jesus, right?
Yes.
So what are some of the things you think matter the absolute most to Jesus?
I would definitely say taking up our cross daily and following after him. That is most definitely probably the most important thing. And with that, you can't do that unless you're saved. So obviously salvation, taking up your cross daily, following after Jesus, denying yourself, resisting temptation, all those things are important. But I think one of the most important things too that we miss out on is when we do sin, which is often to not add the sin of despair to that. I think that Jesus really cares about that. I know Jesus really cares about that because he doesn't want us to despair. He wants us to know that we can go to him with boldness and with confidence and be forgiven. And not to we don't have to sit there and be like, well, Jesus isn't going to do it this time. He's not going to forgive me this time. No, he will.
Yeah. And see, Jesus obviously cares about our salvation. Like you said, he cares about our commitment, us loving people. Those are probably all true, but what doesn't Jesus care about? What does God not care about? And the first thing I want to say is our status.
I see what you did there. Way to bury the lead, Henniger.
Jesus plainly states this in Matthew 10:22. And all nations will hate you because you're my followers. But everyone who endures to the end will be saved. John 15:18-19 says, if the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. And the world would love you as one of its own if you belong to it, but you are no longer part of the world. I chose you to come out of the world, so it hates you. So God is not concerned about your popularity status. He's concerned about how you represent him as a Christian. But not your status, right? No. Anyway, that you have to pay a price for being a Christian. He's not concerned about that. The second thing I want to say is our comfort, right? In Luke 6:22-23, it says, what blessings await you when people hate you and exclude you, and mock you and curse you as evil because you followed the Son of Man. When that happens, be happy. Yes, leap for joy, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. And remember, their ancestors treated the ancient prophets the same way. So often in Christianity, we think if we get saved, we will have a soft and conflict-less life, right? May I remind you, 10 of the 12 disciples actually gave their lives for Jesus, and the other one, John, died of old age, but only because they're killing him in a hot tar, basically. It didn't work, right? So God did not tell you life would be easier because you're a Christian, but easier because he would go through it with you. Why is that true? Why does God not care so much about our comfort? He does care about things.
Sure.
Right, and he cares about the things we do, but in this circumstance.
Why does God not care about our comfort? Well, because, look, Jesus is, I think, many ways wanting to show us that this world is not as great as you think it might be.
Yeah.
And the reason that Jesus doesn't care about our comfort is because, I mean, Seth, let's just shoot straight. When was the last time you ever said about your Christian walk, I had a great year and I learned so much? Yeah. That rarely happens.
Yeah.
When you have a quote-unquote great year, you rarely learn anything. But when you I had a heck of a year. It was a tough year, lots of trials, but I learned a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of times we learn, and not even a lot of times, pretty much every time, we learn when we go through a trial, when we go through heartache and being not comfortable. And comfort can be comfort doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have a nice couch to rest on.
No.
Comfort can mean social discomfort, like you don't want to.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It can be a social, spiritual discomfort. It can be physical. Yes, there can be physical manifestations of discomfort, absolutely. But we have to remember that if you are a Christian, this world is as bad as it gets. But if you're not a Christian, this world is as good as it gets.
Wow.
And if this world is as good as it gets, this ain't that great. It has some beauty. It has some wonderful things.
It has some awesome stuff.
It has some great stuff, but there's also a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
That is not great. And, we as Christians, we are looking to another thing. The Puritans used to say a brighter country.
Yeah.
A new and better country. A greener pasture. We are looking to that, and that's heaven. That's the new earth, where we will be comforted. But in this life, we're not going to have every single comfort that we've always wanted.
Right. And God says this, I reign on the just and the unjust.
Yeah,
right? That means we go through hard times. That means we can expect to not always be comfortable.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And pushing us out of our comfort zone a lot of times is a really great thing.
Absolutely.
And so the last thing, our dream. Yes, he cares about your dreams. Yes, he cares about the things you want to.
Sure.
But like Psalms 37, 23 through 24 says, the Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall, for the Lord holds them by the hand. Proverbs 16:9. We can make our plans.
Yeah.
But the Lord determines our steps.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And so I know you have your dreams, what school you want to go to, what person you might want to marry, what you want to do with your life. But God has his own plans for your life.
Yes,
right?
he does.
But are you submitted to his desire, his future for you? And that's the question I want to ask today. Like, are you submitted to his dream for you? Not just with what you want to do, right?
Very rarely are we fully submitted to that plan because we don't know the plan that's happening.
And it scares us.
Yeah, and it's scary. But I think I know that the true Christian will come away saying, hey, is that the path I would have picked?
Yeah.
No. But it is the path that you had me on. And sometimes we have to get through the fire to look back on the flames and be like, hey, yeah, that was rough and that hurt, but God got me through it.
Yeah.
And
like you said, I learned a lot.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about God. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about maybe even the relationships I'm in. I learned a lot. Very rarely do we not go through a trial and learn a lot. I mean, look, you hear this a lot of times. A team will look back, especially if they win like a national championship or something, they'll look back on the one or two losses that they had throughout the year, and they'll be like, that was
what motivated me.
Huge for us.
Yeah.
That was what was big, that, we're not going to get everything handed to us. We're not going to go through this unblemished. We're going to have to fight and scrawl and scratch and claw and all that stuff. And these are things that Christians are going to have to deal with, but yes, I think that it is important to ask, are you submissive to that plan? But I think the more important question is, when God starts having that plan take place, are you okay to be in that plan?
That's good.
And not be just like, I want to get out of this immediately.
Yeah.
I want out. I want out. Yeah, help me. Can we... And I get that. I say that too. We all want to...
Yeah.
Hardship comes, we want out immediately.
Yes. Get me out fast.
Yeah, but can we sometimes see the bigger picture and be like, instead of asking, how can I get out of this, ask the question, what is God trying to teach me in this?
Yes.
And that'll change your perspective. It won't change the heartache, won't change the trial, but it will change your perspective on the heartache and on the trial.
That's so good. Hey, we're going to pray. God, we thank you for this clutch, God, that you, Lord Jesus, help us go through hard things. God, that you care about so much, but God, help us to care about the things you do. God, use us in such a mighty way. In your holy and awesome name we pray. Amen.
Amen. That clutch was clutch.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good one.
It was a good one.
I like that
fun.
one. Steve-O was really great.
Steven nailed it.
Steven nailed it.
Way to go, Steven.
It takes a lot to get these graphics going and make sure the guests are, and
not.
And the
they did arrive, didn't they?
One of them, I haven't seen the second one yet. So
well, that's good. Well,
I'll be working on that
at least.
Not only is Steve-O good at his job, Steve-O's just good looking.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Whoa.
Well.
Whoa, baby.
Hey, I found that video.
Found what video?
Remember the Reading Rainbow video I was talking about?
Yeah, here we go.
A look and a listen at it real quick. Here we go.
You wanna know El Shaddai?
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Stories of the Most High.
Wow.
Take a look. It's in a book. Just read your Bible.
Come on.
You can read anywhere.
Oh, wow.
If you're on the go, just use your phone and read your Bible. Through Christ, you can do anything.
Wow.
So take a look, it's in the book. Just read your Bible. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. Read your Bible.
I'm going to say something.
Solid.
She had a stellar voice.
Oh, yeah.
She did good.
She is, usually when it's a parody like that, most, let's just shoot straight. God sometimes makes you funny, and God sometimes makes you a really good singer. Very rarely are you both.
Yes.
Very rarely.
Yes.
And I am semi-funny, and I'm not a great singer. She is actually, that was humorous, and she was a good singer. My goodness, that was, she had a very good voice.
I thought so, too.
She sang it better than the actual Reading Rainbow lady who sang it. She added some bars there at the end.
She added some soul to that.
Yeah, she had some soul.
That was
good.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seth sings beautifully too.
Yes.
When people
an angel.
When people speak of Seth,
Dying.
a fallen angel.
A fallen angel.
In the depths of Hades, a fallen angel.
Yes.
It's funny you make that sound because I know something else that makes that sound.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
These little things right here.
Yes.
Wow.
Bless their hearts.
Bless their hearts. But you got to get work done. You got to get the work done.
That's right.
I don't have time for these goats
You
coming
know
around.
what, Stephen? Make sweet tea. Make tea sweet again.
Make tea sweet again.
Tea sweet
Make
again.
tea sweet again.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
our buddy.
a little political today.
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
I got you. Yeah. What's his Matt Mitchell, right?
Yes.
He
Matt
goes
Mitchell.
by Al or Alabama Ostrich over on the socials.
Yes.
He is so good. And
He is
he has
hilarious.
some, what are these things called? Executive orders that he does?
Yes.
If a Southerner won the presidency.
Here we go.
Here.
So I got a whole mess of executive orders here that are now in effect. Traffic circles banned. We're going to build a net and make the mosquitoes pay for it. HOAs banned. Put the Braves back on TBS. No new Dollar Generals till you unpack the ones you got. Barbecue north of Kentucky banned. Cornbread with sugar is cake. We are renaming the Gulf of Mexico the Mississippi. Can we do universal health care? That's a lot. Tell you what, we can do this. Everybody gets a Dr. Pepper. Snow banned. Chick-fil-A must serve chicken minis all day. Oh, and bring back the old fries. All containers of tea must be labeled sweet or unfit for human consumption. All Finger Hut catalog debt forgiven. And last but not least, Walmart, you got to do the tap to pay. It's been around for years. What are you holding out for? Come on.
That's good. Yeah, he's great.
That was solid.
Yeah, he's great.
That was good.
He's hilarious.
I'd vote for him.
I would too.
Steven?
I would.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, if you
all y'all get a Dr. Pepper.
If you and Steve-O were to run for office, like if y'all were to run for president,
right?
Who would be president? Who would be vice president?
I don't know.
Wow.
What do you think?
That's dark, deep.
That's not dark.
Not dark. Deep.
That's not dark. That's just deep, dog. Yeah. I'm just trying to start a fight in the radio room.
No,
I can tell.
No
yeah. I'll be.
It could work both ways.
What would you be in the cabinet then, Jordan?
I would be your Elon Musk.
Oh.
I cut it off.
Doge. Yeah, a little bit of Doge. I'd be like a strange foreign man to you who just comes in and tinkers around with some stuff.
Cuts everything.
Yeah, cuts everything. Yeah, but here's the problem. I'm terrible with numbers, so I would be the absolute worst version of Elon Musk.
So I found 3 trillion something.
Yeah, I found $3 trillion. But the Russians said they'd help us, and I'm such a believing guy. I'd be like, but I think they really mean it.
I think we should do this.
I think we should do this. You know, I would be terrible.
They're our friends.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at numbers, so I would have to have someone with me because I would not fire anybody. All someone would have to do is give me puppy dog eyes. But I don't want to lose my job. I'm like, all right, fine.
You can stay.
You can stay. Even though you work from home and you barely clock in, you can stay. And we're paying you $80,000 a year. Okay, that's fine.
Jordan, I know what motivates you.
What motivates me?
This right here. This
here we
motivates
go.
you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Macho Man's a little bit bigger than Hogan there.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, brother.
Is that too many Macho Men?
No, there's never too many Macho Men.
That was the smallest Hulk Hogan.
I'll say this, though.
He's still ripped. Though.
So let me go ahead and say this. I've actually seen that Hulk Hogan at DragonCon.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that. Yes, I've seen that one. I remember him because he had the big tattoo on his back.
Right.
He had.
Wow.
I've seen that Hulk Hogan at DragonCon. And so that's kind of weird. That actually might be at DragonCon, believe it or not.
It could be.
I think it could be because there were a lot of Macho Men a few years ago, and I don't know if it was a coordinated Macho Man attack, but it felt like it.
It felt like
Macho Mania.
Yeah, Macho Mania.
Macho-verse. The Macho-verse.
But see, here's the thing. Everyone remembers the I'm going to go on a little bit of a Macho Man soapbox. Everyone remembers Macho Man, at least if you were in the 90s, probably as the Slim Jim guy.
Yes.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, and don't get me wrong, that was an icon. That's an iconic.
It was awesome.
Commercial. But people forget Macho Man is one of the top 10 wrestlers of all time. Like, he is one of the most popular. I mean, he was part of the 80s, I guess wrestling boom is what you would call, and into the 90s. I mean, he was just an incredible performer, and I love watching the Macho Man wrestle. Yes. He was so good.
Oh, yeah.
And such a weird dude.
Yes.
Because you think that's how he, that's a character that he's playing. He's doing that. Oh, yeah, brother. No, that's how he actually talks. I've
watched the documentary.
Yeah, that's how that man actually talks. And look, I wish you might be able to find it, but okay, so it was at Survivor Series. I can't remember, 89, 90 Survivor. I can't remember. But he and Miss Elizabeth, which was his longtime girlfriend, they had broken up, and Macho Man was Macho King, was Scary Sherry. And finally, him and Miss Elizabeth get back together. There's people crying, all this stuff. And then, the next night on it wasn't Monday Night Raw, but it was the wrestling
Monday Night Nitro.
Yeah, Monday Night. It wasn't Nitro. I can't remember what it was, but he asks Elizabeth to marry him.
What?
And but here's the thing. It's like, even as a kid, I was like, that's how you asked? He says, Elizabeth, and I mean, he sounds like he's pooping. Elizabeth, will you marry me? And she's like crying, and I'm like, dude, it sounds like you're on the toilet right now. Like, is that really how you talk? And then you find out later, no, that's exactly how this man talks. Yeah, what's this?
Savage proposes.
So I've got something to say.
Yep.
To the zillions of people all around the world.
For real, boys and girls.
Also got something to say to Elizabeth.
To Elizabeth. Macho Man looks so weird without sunglasses on.
Come on, you can do it, Randy.
Come on. Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Don't cry, Seth.
Elizabeth.
Look at those.
I love you.
Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes, man. He looks like he's about to shoot a deer.
He looks possessed.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, look at that. Look at that ring, baby.
Ask her, folks, what's the answer gonna be?
What if she said no?
Yeah.
Come on, Randy, don't cop out now.
Don't do it, Rand. Like she's, like almost like he's gonna hit her with it. Come on, Randy. Come on, Macho Man.
It looks to me like he. Hot Rod, I think he. She's too beautiful. Not now. Don't walk.
Don't walk.
I gotta help him. Get down on your knees. Yes.
Wonder if this was a real proposal.
They really got married. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
See, I told you.
Elizabeth.
Does that not sound like he's on the toilet?
Yes.
Will you marry me?
We don't have an answer.
What a moment.
We don't have an answer. We don't.
What a moment.
Elizabeth.
Come on, Elizabeth.
She said no.
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gives her.
This was the best moment of my day.
Then you missed it. He then gives her a flying elbow drop.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wow.
Dad, I'm telling you, like, was that not a magical moment?
It was.
Two. Was my
10-year-old you sitting there?
Was my description not accurate? I was like, this man sounds like he's pooping. Like, I just thought that was the. I just thought that was the character. Like, that's how he sounded when he wrestled.
Right.
It really threw me off when he actually sounded like that talking to Elizabeth. I thought he would switch it up and maybe sound like, okay, hey, Elizabeth,
Very suave and
will you marry me?
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, will you marry me? Will you marry me?
We gotta bring them in.
I am. There's another wrestler came on the scene a little after.
Yeah.
You remember The Undertaker?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So he's been doing his own podcast lately.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. You want to see a little bit of what's going down between the podcasts?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at this.
Here we are, just finishing up another episode.
Nobody cares. Listen, did you know that Mark Calloway's first ever professional match was as Texas Red, and his manager was Percy Pringle, who was later known as... is he doing the eye roll thing? Mark, are you doing the eye roll thing? No, we getting out of here. Lord have mercy.
That was solid.
I'll go get our guest.
Mark Calloway seems like a really genuine, nice guy. Who's the Undertaker?
Yeah.
He seems like a fun guy.
Yeah.
I met Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Kane at Dragon Con before. That was super cool to meet Ricky the Dragon. And Kane
was big.
He's a little shorty. I could have taken him. Kane,
he's as big as the Undertaker.
Kane is huge. Actually, he's a little bit shorter. He had to wear 4-inch heels on his wrestling boots to look taller than the Undertaker. I mean, he and Taker are pretty tall as is, but he was like a few inches shorter. But when they first brought Kane, he was Undertaker's brother, evil brother.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, what kind of system are you having?
Do you remember Mankind?
Oh yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah.
What a not man.
Yeah, I loved him.
He was a not
great.
man.
But what kind of company do you have?
What's up? We got Anna Claire.
Hello, Anna Claire. How you doing?
Is it Tarvin?
Anna Claire Tarvin, come on in. Is it just you today?
We lost Noah, didn't we?
We lost Noah.
Oh, no.
What happened to Noah?
It's okay. We got you.
We got
All
you.
is well.
So we're going to have a great time.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic.
You'll pull
Anna
that
Claire.
mic up to your...
Yeah, pull the mic up. And we're not.
gonna be fun.
We're not quite on the air. I don't think we're not on the air yet, are we, Steve-O?
Not yet.
We're not. We're not on the air just yet, but we will be.
We're talking about things you care about.
We're talking about wrestling. Do you like wrestling, Anna Claire?
It's her favorite.
It's okay if you don't. We were just wondering.
Never really watched it, so...
Well, you missed some really magical moments where, just The Undertaker having would you, if you hear the word The Undertaker, do you know who The Undertaker is? You ever heard of him? If you hear the word The Undertaker, do you think he's a good guy or a bad guy?
I'd say probably a bad guy.
He is a bad guy.
You would think he's a bad guy, but in actuality, he's a good guy. Most of the time, the people love that man. They love him. And Kane, his older brother, was a bad guy because he wore red. Red makes you a bad guy in wrestling. At least in the 80s it did.
Okay.
Am I wrong, Steve-O?
Nope, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
Wrestling in the 90s was just a big soap opera where you hit people.
It was a giant soap opera where you punched people.
Yes.
So, Anna Claire, we're glad you're here.
Anna Claire, we were how long we got, Steven?
We got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, we got a while.
Plenty of time.
So we were talking about favorite childhood cartoons versus the least favorite. So give us those for you.
My favorite would probably be, like Sophia the First, I guess.
Sophia the First.
I now remember that.
My niece watched Sophia the First.
I love the theme song.
Yeah.
And honestly, my least favorite would probably be Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the hot dog song at the end?
Hot dog,
Yeah.
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog.
That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That was awesome.
I don't know if I could do Mickey Mouse. Hold on, let me try.
Anna,
I gotta try it now.
Anna,
Hold on, I gotta
go
try
ahead.
Mickey Mouse.
Go ahead.
Gosh, because
get out of your system.
Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
That was
that
beautiful.
semi-close?
That was
It's
beautiful.
weird. It's like you had an accent.
Yeah.
Was it almost Russian?
Might have been.
Russian
I can do,
Mickey.
I can Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. Russian.
So, Anna Claire, have you ever had trouble waking up in the morning? Do you struggle?
Yes.
We
very
have
much.
Struggle bus.
We have a solution for
We
you.
do. We have
We
a
do.
great solution
And so
for
we
you.
want you to watch that screen right there. We just
Oh.
I know people who need that.
George.
Are you that person?
No, I'm not that bad.
You're not that bad. So I have a question. How many times do you hit snooze on your alarm?
As many times as I can get away with it.
As you can get away with it. So
Yeah.
what's like the max number you've hit, do you think?
Probably about 5 times.
5 times?
Yeah.
Nice. Why? There's no better way to start your day than with a little procrastination.
Yeah.
There's no better way. So why not start it off right? Right, Seth?
Yes.
What's the max number you've hit snooze on your alarm?
Not that many. I usually pop up.
Goody two shoes.
do.
Of course
I
you
do.
do.
I used to work in news, right, with other reporters,
Yes.
videographers, and I knew this guy who had probably 15 different alarms set on his phone at any given time. They were all like 2 or 3 minutes after each other.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. But
yeah.
anyway.
Well, and he would
You can
have
go
these
that
when he
far.
was awake or when he was just asleep.
Well, I mean, when he was asleep. So I guess instead of having to hit snooze, he would just set multiples. So if he hit stop, it would just come up with the next one 2 minutes later.
Okay.
And then it would just
wow.
pester him awake. So you do what you got to do. Right?
There's no better way to be awake than to be pestered awake.
Exactly.
Now, as a how old are you, Anna Claire?
16.
16. As a 16-year-old, the problem was I could set an alarm, but I would sleep right through it. I wouldn't even it wouldn't even bug me. I could just
That is the
sleep
problem.
right through it. Yeah, that was an issue. But now I have a 3-year-old, and it's like my ears are tuned to the 3-year-old. And when he's in the other room and he's playing with his cars, Lightning McQueen, and he says, "Daddy!" in the middle, he screams it from the room. I hear it, and I'm like, what?
Yes.
And I'm up.
Yes. Yes.
I'm up. That is the ultimate alarm, is having a
Yes.
3-year-old.
That is true.
Because I can set an alarm on my phone, and I might wake up. My wife will wake up sometimes before me.
Yeah.
And then she's like, turn that off. But the moment George yells "Daddy" or yells something loud enough, I'm up.
Is there anything like that for Anna Claire? Anything that she's kind of tuned to, I wonder?
Yeah.
My mom
Your
screaming.
mom.
Your mom
Your
saying,
mom's
"Get up!"
Yep.
She's not screaming.
ma'am.
She's asking nicely.
Yeah.
Anna Claire,
No.
get up. My little sweetie pumpkin, get up.
No.
You ever been called sweetie pumpkin
No.
by your mom? Me
No.
neither. My
10
mom
seconds,
slapped
guys.
me awake.
All right, here we go. Get up out of that
Get
bed.
out of bed!
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
So excited to be joined by Marshall Christian's only
Yeah.
Anna Claire Tarvin up in the studio.
Tarvin. That's a
Killing
great
it.
last name.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Killing
Tarvin.
it. She plays basketball, she plays volleyball, she's the outside hitter. She's doing
Wow.
all kinds of fun big things.
So are you okay, I don't know much about volleyball. Does that mean you're a spiker? Does that mean you spike or does that mean you set up the spike? You're the spiker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like
All
to
right.
hit people in the face.
Dang.
Yeah,
So-
she said it. Her
So
face said everything.
Yeah. Even though
Wow.
radio is a, audio medium.
Yes.
But
Theater
you
of the
could,
mind.
You could tell by the way she made her face that yes, she has spikes.
Yes.
She has spiked some people right in the dome. And that's okay. So when
We're
you
okay
do that, do you look at them and say, you just got Tarvined?
No, I just turn around.
I think you
turn around on
should.
them?
I think you should.
Boom!
I
Mic
think you
drop.
should. You just
Mic
got
drop.
Tarvin. Yeah.
I showed you. Right?
Yeah, I showed you.
So, Anna Claire, do you like basketball or volleyball better?
Probably basketball.
Okay.
And yet you're wearing a volleyball shirt. That's
right.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out.
Tell us between the practices, how are the practices different? How do they relate? What are the things that help you in both sports?
The practices are a lot different. Basketball's a whole lot more conditioned, obviously. A lot more running than in volleyball, but motivation-wise, it's just having a good support, like with my teammates. And at Marshall, I have that, like the coaches and the teammates are great there on basketball, volleyball, really whatever sport. I mean, everybody's great. So really just like having a good people to be around and making sure I enjoy the sport. Really.
So you enjoy your basketball team better than your volleyball team?
No.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
we heard.
It's official. It's
That's what we
official.
heard.
No.
We heard it. No.
A lot of
joking.
the same people is on both teams. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. In what position? I guess I saw that you play.
She's the
post,
spiker.
The post in
She's
basketball.
The spiker.
How are your coaches different in basketball and volleyball? And
Well,
tell me before you go there. Tell me one thing that each of them says that you don't think you'll ever forget.
oh Lord. I really don't know. They don't like have a lot of things that they like say like that just.
Do they ever yell anything like "talk to each other" or "come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
communicate"? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll never unhear the talk to each other.
Okay.
Communication.
okay. So
'Cause that-
see,
we get told that a
And that's
lot.
volleyball, right?
Both.
both. Yeah.
Well,
Talk to each other. Yeah, that's. I
Yeah.
feel like that's every coach ever in America.
Yeah, and the
says-
volleyball coach is the assistant basketball coach, so I hear it from her
so
a lot.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you get berated in both sports.
Yeah.
So talk to each other,
and that's how that translates.
and then sometimes you're just like, I don't want to talk to them. I would rather not.
We're not friends.
We're not
right
friends
now.
right now. They didn't pass me
Don't
the ball
tell
when I
me
was
what
wide
to
open.
do.
They didn't pass me the ball. I didn't get to spike it in that girl's face, and I'm upset.
If I were you, I'd be upset.
Yeah, I'd be very upset.
I ain't get to spike in people's face.
So, Anna Claire, what is the goal for you in this upcoming season? Because basketball just got done, right? Like y'all just got over it. But volleyball is that around the corner, or has that already happened too?
It's coming up.
Okay. So what's the goal for volleyball? Because you're a junior?
Sophomore.
Okay. So what's the goal for sophomore year of volleyball and then junior year of basketball? Like what would you consider like a great season for both? Obviously winning state championship would be like the ultimate, but like what else other than winning state championship?
Really just seeing improvement from the season before, seeing who what we've all improved on, like individually and also as a team.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, just winning.
Winning state would be the ultimate. Now, Marshall Christian, are they? What size school are they? What is it?
I think 1A or 2A.
1A or 2A.
Yeah.
So
very small.
Is it? Would you consider like maybe the winning like your area championship? Like, would that be a big deal?
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. How many schools are in your area as far as like 1A? 1A or 2A, whichever one you is.
I'm really not 100% sure. There's not very many.
Yeah.
But I mean, the teams that are in it are very good.
Mm-hmm.
So
who's your rival? Who's y'all's rival?
Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that's what we always hear from our Marshall Christians. Mount Pleasant.
What is it about that school?
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know, really. This is my first year here at Marshall, so I just kind of come in and everybody was like, oh, that's our rival. So I was like, okay, that's our rival.
We hate them. Okay. Maybe not hate them.
Those people over there, we speak not to them.
We Christian despise them.
That's right.
We don't hate them. We just Christian despise them. Yes.
So you do travel basketball and you play for Marshall Christian. How are those different? How do those things...
Well, this will be my first year playing travel with this team, but it's so I'm really not sure the difference because I mean it's the same coach, so I don't know if it's going to be much of a difference. Obviously, the teammates are going to be different, but not really sure on the other
how it'll
stuff.
feel. How it'll feel. So. We asked you what you love most about your sports, and you said just the friends and family that you gain from it. Talk about a time where you really got close to somebody, or that actually like lived out into your life.
Well, I haven't so that was more of just like my whole time playing sports, just. Whenever you win a big game and you all come together and just celebrate and just really show that how proud of you you are of that your team all together and just celebrating as a team and a family really and just gaining new friendships, moving schools and everything all like that. So
this is your first year at Marshall Christian.
Mm-hmm.
What school were you at beforehand?
Sardis.
Sardis. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I live out in Rainsville, so I'm not too far from Sardis. So,
your stomping grounds.
I know my stomping grounds. Well, Georgia I'm not from up here. I'm from down in Birmingham area. So this has been kind of new, learning all the different school rivalries and stuff.
Yeah.
But so when you go to practice, what is your favorite drill, and then what's your least favorite drill? Is it suicides? Because we hear suicides a lot.
Probably my least favorite.
Yeah.
I would much rather I like running down and backs.
Yeah.
Because they're quick and easy.
Yeah.
But when you tell me to run a suicide, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm over it.
Do you have to run suicides for both sports, or is that just more of a basketball thing? I didn't know.
We do it for both, but not as much as we do in basketball.
Okay. So. Do you have to run stadiums also in you don't do stadiums? Okay. Thank God, because that was the worst thing on the planet.
Yes.
Yeah. Coach, when I had PE back in the 90s, a lawless, godless land of the 90s, they made us, Coach would make us run stadiums during PE. PE was when you were supposed to have fun, supposedly. But he was like, you know what's fun? Running stadiums and seeing the kids die who don't normally do this.
You know what? You should come with us, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, you do it. You do it too. Yeah.
You're doing good. Keep it up.
PE.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, when you hang out with your friends, what kind of fun things do you do?
We just mainly we go to the movies and we just watch a movie and then.
Ooh,
fantastic!
What movie?
Go ahead. Yeah.
What movie?
The last movie we went and watched last weekend was the new Mufasa movie.
Oh, okay.
How was it?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
What's your favorite movie
ever
of all time?
Oh.
And
you can never change it after this moment.
No,
we'll know
till next year.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a series watcher, not as much of a movie. But if I had to pick a movie, it'd probably be something like The Notebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, series.
Yeah, what's your favorite series?
You said it.
You said it. You brought it up. Is it Gravity Falls? Because that might be mine.
It's a good one.
I love Gravity Falls.
That is a good one. But
I do love Gravity Falls.
Probably Sweet Magnolias.
Sweet
my
Magnolia.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
My wife loves that.
That's your favorite also.
The new season's out or something like that, and my wife, Jennifer, has been watching it, and I'll come in, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, you'll never guess what happened. And I'm like, you're right, I never will.
Never.
I will never guess what happened. And they're doing this. And also, she likes Love is Blind. I don't know if you ever watched that show.
Mm-mm.
It's a reality show. It's not good. But which one, other than Survivor, what's a great reality show? I don't know many of them. Anyways,
not many.
It's this dating show, and she'll tell me about, like, ooh, you know, Allison and Michael, they ended up together, and I'll bet, so this is Magnolia, and she's like, no, this is Love is Blind. I'm like, okay. And then start talking about someone else, like, okay, and this is Love is Blind. No, that's Magnolia.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. Is
this the show where they're like in rooms and they can't see each other?
They're in the pods. They're in the pods, and they have
can
to get
talk
to know
them.
They have to get to know each other's personality. But here's the issue. They're all like, we want to make it about your personality. We want your personality to shine through. Here's the issue, though. Every single person that I've seen is really good looking. And I'm like,
so you don't lose.
So yeah, you don't lose.
So the personality is important.
Like if on the other end of the pod, like I'm in there, and I show,
it makes sense.
Yeah, you're like, oh, of course he's funny. That's all he's really got going for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Okay.
Like if they look like me. Yeah, it's
relatable.
Yeah, it's very relatable.
Okay.
Then. You have a built-in audience, But of course, Steve-O would just mop up all the ladies, because we all know how Steve-O is. Yeah. Way to go, Steve-O.
Dreamboat.
Yeah. They call him Dreamboat Steve-O.
Somebody's going to do
it. That's what your wife calls you, right? Dreamboat Steve-O.
Dreamboat Steve-O.
So,
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Anna Claire, you love math?
Yeah, sometimes, depending on what we're doing.
2 + 2.
4.
Daggone, man, she's good. That just came off the top of my head, man. She just knew it.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Good stuff.
He sounds like Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable. I could have done. I could have done
Mater.
Mater. Yeah,
Mater. You sound like Mater. 2 + 4.
2 + 4. 2 + 2.
She got it.
She got it.
Oh no.
She's one of these geniuses. She's a genius with a capital G.
Speaking of which, do you have any accents you can do?
Yeah.
No. Come on, girl.
No.
Come on.
No.
You're amongst friends in here.
Yes, you are.
No accents.
Do you have any special skills?
No.
Do you have a favorite Pixar movie?
Anna Claire, we don't believe that.
Do you have a favorite Pixar movie?
Probably Cars.
Yes.
Okay, see now,
solid.
now we're getting there.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
That's my 3-year-old son's favorite Pixar movie. Is Cars.
Favorite character from Cars.
Yeah, favorite character from Cars.
Oh.
Lightning McQueen.
Yes.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Yeah.
You nailed that.
I like, but there's something about the third one where my son is really interested in Jackson Storm. He likes Jackson Storm a lot, and he's kind of the villain. Did you ever see the third one?
You know what? My kids have started liking Jackson Storm.
So the first one is pretty good, actually. The second one's not so great. I don't know if you ever saw Cars 2. It's okay.
I think I have.
Third is phenomenal.
Yeah. The third one is really, really, really good.
He passes the baton.
Yeah, and Jackson Storm is kind of the villain of the movie.
Yes.
But, I mean, they should have made the villain not look so freaking cool.
Yes.
Because he looks awesome.
Yes.
I mean, what little kid is going to see that car?
Also, as a kid, you're kind of sitting there feeling like, hey, they're cheating.
I mean, what kid is going to see that black and blue car and be like, oh, yeah, totally don't want that toy. Never buy me that toy. Like, every kid is going to be like, I want Jackson Storm.
We have the Cars 3 Xbox game, and my kids cannot wait to win Jackson Storm.
Yeah.
They want him.
Yeah, they want the Jackson Storm.
So,
you know what also video games taught us?
What?
If there's anything that video games taught us, it's that children love mining, because Minecraft has taken over all the children. So really, all these
Is that you?
All these
Not no more.
All these
No,
all
she's
these
been
child-
delivered.
Yeah. All these child labor
Not no
laws.
more.
All these child labor laws are silly because the children long for the mines.
They like the mines.
Send them down in the mines and let them say it's like real life Minecraft.
That's so funny.
And they'll go down there and be like, "Wow, it is!" And you're like, "Yes, now you have black lung." But still, it's like Minecraft.
It's just like
Minecraft, only with more terrible diseases and things in your lungs.
Anna
But
Claire,
it's just like it.
Have you had a chance to get the MetaQuest? Have you had a chance to mess with VR yet?
Ooh.
No, not yet? Okay.
No, not yet.
All right.
Well, Steve-O's
It's
no
a game
longer
changer.
interested in you.
It's a game changer. It really is.
She hasn't 3D mind ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
So when it comes, to get back to kind of steer it back to the athlete interview.
Yeah, to Anna Claire.
Yeah, to Anna Claire.
Sorry,
so
Anna.
It's all right. We kind of
We're falling rabbits.
This happens. This happens all the time. We get off on a Cars thing. It happens. At least we haven't talked about sharks.
Oh,
this
that's
is true.
sad.
We will one day.
Okay.
We'll come back to sharks. So
the cream between.
Yeah. So Anna Claire, when it comes to volleyball or basketball, let's say you get in a game and you're just not doing as good as you want to do. How do you get back into that winner's mindset? How do you get yourself motivated to maybe concentrate, or as the youth say, lock in? How do you lock in? As the young ones say, lock in. How do you lock in?
Honestly, it's hard when you're having a bad game to get out of your head, but
sure.
If hopefully at least one play of the game I'll do something good, so I'll try and focus on the good plays instead of the bad.
Sure.
And tell myself, you've done it once, you can do it again. Just keep trying and don't I'm not a 3-point shooter at all in basketball. And so if I'm shooting threes and I'm missing, I'm just trying to think you've made them before, you can do it again. You just gotta pick the elbow and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And just really think about the positive, even if you're doing negative right now. Just think about the positive and focus on it, and just try and get back there.
Do you make? So you said you said 3-pointer, right? You're not a.
I'm not.
You're not a 3-pointer.
Not at all.
Have you ever made a post 3-pointer in a game? Have you ever made one from the post? You ever made? Those are really hard for me. I either undershoot or I massively overshoot and almost hit the bench on the other side of it. Those are really hard.
Jordan the legend.
Jordan the legend.
Let me ask you this, Anna Claire, because we're coming to a close. Actually, tell me of an embarrassing moment or a time that you just
Don't worry.
weren't firing on all cylinders.
Don't worry.
Things didn't go right. We have one every week.
We have one listener in Germany, and they're not going to be able to translate. Yeah,
and there's somebody in the middle of a lake in Kansas.
No one will know.
We
No one will know.
We'll have to show you that.
No
It's
one.
actually
Yes,
quite
we will.
Entertaining.
Well, whenever I used to play rec ball for Boaz when I was younger.
Yes.
And I was there was this coach and he was yelling, and I don't I'm not big on yelling.
You don't have to be yelled at.
Yeah, no.
You don't have to talk to me like that.
Well, he was yelling to the top of his lungs, so loud.
Right.
Well, I went to go in and I was running across the court, and I didn't see him go to pass me the ball. And this is during the game, in the middle, and I'm right in the middle of the court, and they passed me the ball, and it just slaps me right in the face in the middle of the game.
Man,
and that was probably the most embarrassing sports thing that has happened to me. So,
right in the face.
But it banked off your head and went in.
Unfortunately, no.
Bummer.
No.
You would have had an assist and points.
Yeah.
You would have assisted to yourself.
Yeah.
But that happens.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And then she dunked it.
Yeah, and then you dunked it.
Yeah.
On their heads, on their domes.
Way to go, Anna Claire.
Way to go, Anna Claire.
We just rewrote your story.
Yeah. Yep. Rewrite the story.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Anna Claire, what are you most excited about? What is your reasonable expectation for your teams this year? What do you think you're gonna do? And how y'all will perform?
Hope we win more games than we did this season, because we had a really rough season. A lot of new kids, new coach.
Yeah. So, that'll do it.
This is kind of a building season for us, so hopefully we just win more, do better, improve as teams.
Very good.
So,
Very good. Well, Anna Claire, we have enjoyed you.
Yes.
You're still here to stay.
Yeah.
We're going to continue.
We're not done yet.
The funny continues online.
Yeah.
It continues online.
It does continue.
The voices never go away. Not even when the show's over.
Even the voices in our head, they never go away.
That's right.
They're here
feels like
always.
a song. Feels like a song.
That's a wrestling song.
Come join us at Varsity Radio Show. Hey, before you do, we want to tell you about the Fuel of the Varsity one more time. Marco's Pizza. Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages, shops at Albertville, and B&B Video Games. What a lovely place.
Hey, I'm talking here, Steve-O.
Sorry about that.
Steven,
this is my show.
Tell me there's some rock songs.
No, hold on. I have a question for Anna Claire real quick. Anna Claire, have you ever had like a teacher or a youth pastor try and use some of the modern language? Could you show her that bussin' or cap? Yeah, that one. Youth pastor after saying cap or bussin' to a youth.
Have you ever say it?
Have you ever had someone who is old like me say those words to you? What is your reaction to those?
I just laugh.
Those moments. Wow. Now here's my question.
My son calls me bro.
Do you laugh?
He'll say bro. I said, don't you call me bro. He's 7.
Do you laugh
7
with the youth pastor or teacher, or do you laugh at them?
Both.
Both.
Is there a connection there? Like,
yeah, is there a connection?
They just tried, or
yeah, is it kind of like, oh, that's sweet that they tried?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that was a bussin' topic, as one might say. See, and she's laughing with me and at me.
Yes.
Isn't bussin' only pertaining to food?
Oh, is it?
Or is it more than food?
Ooh.
We're waiting in it.
What is it, Anna Claire?
It's mainly to food.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's mainly to food?
Yeah, like if something's really good, you'll be like, oh, that's bussin'.
Oh,
or that slaps. Do they still use slaps?
They still say slaps.
Sometimes.
Okay.
What about fax no printer? That was one that my students taught me.
I've only ever heard facts. I've never.
Facts.
Yeah.
Heard facts.
What about skibbity?
Skibbity, good grief.
No idea what it means.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I don't know
Anna
what it
Claire
means.
doesn't know either.
Yeah, no one knows what
Lit.
skibbity means.
Lit.
Or Ohio Riz.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what any of those mean.
I know what Riz means, but I know what Ohio meant in the 90s. It meant a state.
Yeah.
The 38th state of the United States.
No more.
No more. It means
more.
something else. And when you put it with Riz, you'll have a bunch of 5-year-olds rolling on the floor laughing their heads off.
As we're talking about this subject, Stephen.
Yeah.
As he's hating on our elderly age, I just want to say that people still perform at a great level at being old. I don't know if that brings up the video.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yes, just like
Let's
this.
see. Here we go.
So,
This guy right here.
there's hope for us.
Oh, yeah. Cooking. Look at that. Look at that
The
finger
Super
roll.
Senior League right here.
He's not playing with other seniors. He's playing with, like, young dudes.
He's playing with high school seniors.
He's rocking, man. Man. Look at that. Look at that.
Dang. If he dunks the ball, I'm going
That's awesome. Is that how you play on the court, Annabelle?
No.
Or Anna Claire. Sorry, Anna. I said Annabelle.
No, you're good.
See?
He embarrassed him.
Yeah. This is what Anna Claire does. She's just being modest.
No.
Man.
That dude is crazy good.
Yeah. Old Abdul-Jabbar.
Also, I don't know if you've ever been beat by your dad in any sport or anything like that, but
all the time.
It looks very much like
cooking the Super Senior League. See, and that's another thing.
Also,
cooking.
old people performing at a high level.
Why is everything about food? Cooking, bussin' apparently means for food
so much.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So, and then some of the students will say,
Here it is.
You're
Here it
eating.
is.
You're eating.
Now, listen, I don't know if you play horse with your child, Stephen, but I try to embarrass my son every afternoon.
Yeah.
And I hope to be as good as this guy.
Let me show y'all the little fadeaway. Little Adrian Dantley baseline fade.
Nothing but net.
Yeah? He wants to get mic'd up. All right, you got to go behind me. Old school scout hook on. Here we go. Yep.
Boom.
There we go.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
Too easy.
Too easy. This is hard, don't you? Piece of cake.
You gotta
right there.
You gotta let your children know. Oh, this is a genuinely hard shot to do. That is a hard shot to do.
Getting this miss. I
gotta figure the 2 degrees in.
Yeah, I knew that. Let's see that jump shot. Everybody thinks it's off.
He's trash talking him.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of hard. Go deep with this one.
Best of luck to you. I think we're done here.
Pops is a bucket.
Pops is an absolute. I think we're done.
Pops is an absolute bucket, man.
Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you all the little fadeaway.
Beautiful
baseline fade. Oh, you do the old school right there.
Oh, out!
All right, here we go. You ready? You got this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you might have an E.
Good game.
Good game, young men. Psych.
Look, I want you to know something. He came home from Office Depot, from managing Office Depot, and absolutely torched his sons in horse.
Wasn't it beautiful?
That was awesome. It's true. Look.
Steven, have you ever done that to Gracie?
No, not yet.
I'll tell you something, Anna Claire.
Come on, Steven.
I am terrible at basketball. I'm terrible. It's awful. On horse, I dominate. Especially if it's up on the goal in the youth room. Like we have a little mini goal in our youth room.
Yeah.
And you get me in a game of horse, I kill it. I think I'm like 10-2.
Undefeated.
Like I'm not undefeated. I wish I was. Carson beat me once. And I think Dub beat me the other time. But I've smoked them a few times in horse.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, or cow, or what, or pig, whatever you want to call it.
Has your dad ever beat you in basketball on horse?
Probably, but I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid and you wanted to go play, or you wanted somebody else to come play with you? So you ask their mom, "Hey, can they come out and play?"
Yes.
Do you think animals do that?
Probably.
I'm about to find out.
I'm assuming we're about to find out.
Oh yeah, you are.
Hey, Terrell. Hey, Miss Johnson. Can Terrell come outside and play? As long as this room clean. Mama, how you clean the floor up when it's made of dirt? Clean it good. Come here. Let me grow you. Ow. That hurt, Mama. All right, y'all going outside. Mama said we can play. Yay, we can play outside.
Hey. Do y'all live here?
The answer is yes, and my mama paid cash for this hole in the wall.
And where is your mother?
About to raccoon slap you. Oh, mister, fly away. Uh-oh, better go get my nuts.
Well, in this community, you need to watch your kids.
And you need to watch your mouth. I'm a full-grown raccoon. I pay the bills over here. You live in a tree. Mind your business. Yup.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
Hi, Bob.
Frank, is Miss Johnson popping off on you? Yes, she is.
You have enough to say?
Nope. Nothing I can think of.
Mama, you told him off. I'm going to go eat some more worms. Save some for you, brother.
And Miss Johnson, I apologize for the way I acted.
Goodbye, Frank.
I feel like sometimes my friends would wait outside. They would wait outside on the porch while I went inside to ask if they could come in and play.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it went. Mom, can Travis and Jonathan come in and play? Mom is cleaning the house right now. You have to play outside. Okay. So I have to go back outside. Sorry, guys. We can't come in and play. We have to play outside. Just for a little bit longer. Oh, okay. But with those really hot summer days, man.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Well, I have a question. No. I'm more important. I'm more important than any countdown. You know this.
Keep going, Jordan. You're good. What question do you have?
Go ahead, Jordan.
Seth.
Yes.
If I were to come over to your house to play,
yeah,
would you have to walk in and ask your robot wife if I could come in first? Or would you just be like, I'm an adult. I can have my friends over to play anytime I want. What would you do?
I would ask my wife before you came in.
You mean you have to go in and program her to say yes?
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
I see.
No.
I see how it is.
How would it be with you?
I wouldn't have to ask my wife because she's not real.
Exactly. Exactly. Did you hear that? Did you record that?
They've never met my wife, so they think she is a figment of my imagination.
Show him that right there.
Oh yeah, that's my wife.
But he's not there.
When you realize you married Jordan McDaniel.
I've never seen him.
Hey, I just realized that joke's about me.
We've never seen her real.
Yeah.
We've never heard her.
Does she look real to you?
3 years.
Or is that like an AI generated image?
3 years.
It looks real.
Thank you.
Anna Claire.
Thank you, Anna Claire. 3 years.
We've never seen her or heard of her.
Seth, what happened? Could you read what just happened?
Jordan McDaniel.
I did not do anything.
Jordan McDaniel. This is great.
What happened?
This is great.
What'd you say?
I watched you text this to me.
I wasn't texting anybody. I don't have my phone.
This is Jordan's wife, Jennifer McDaniel. Have his phone. I am alive and well.
Does that not prove it to you?
Oh,
do you see my phone
Anna Claire,
here?
do you believe?
I don't have my phone. I do not have my phone.
Anna Claire,
at all.
3 years. 3 years.
Seth, you believe me, right?
No.
Steve-O, you believe me, right?
I believe you.
Thank you, Steve-O. I mean, we have proof. She just texted Seth from my phone. I don't have my phone. It's not here.
You got any more pet videos, Steven?
I do. I want you to acknowledge that my wife is real.
That's a real woman. I don't know if she's really your wife.
That was our first date. She was disappointed.
She was loving you.
What we gonna do? I don't know. You the one turned the camera on, too. You sit? Yep. You sit, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Stay. My legs want to go. Stay. Try. Let me lay down. Stay. Laying and staying, lady. Stay. Stay. Can you say go already? Where you going? I said stay. Yeah, like 50-11 times. Stay. 50-12. Stay. 50-13. Stay. Hold on. You got it. Good boy. You got to chew it. I did. Chew it? Yes. You ready? Yes. Is this yours? Yes. Did you chew the bread up already? Did you chew it up? Come on. Did you chew it? Yes, Mom. You did? I did. You want this? Yeah. Okay. You got to stay? Yes. You want to stay? Yes. Side. What did you do? Oh. Did I say stay? You never stop. What does stay mean? Right here. Stay means stay, right? 50-11 times. So you want this? Yes. Now listen. Okay, so stay. That's what I'm doing. Put it down. Stay. Am I doing good? Uh-huh. All right. Stay. Down. What's all that? I'm helping you out. Okay. Stay. Come on, put it down. Stay. Down. Down. Stay. Go on, keep going. Self-control. I have self-control. Stay. Oh, come on, Mom. No. Good boy. Good boy. Stuck in my head. Okay. It's yours too? Mm-hmm. You gonna stay? Nope. Man, you slow man like Luka Doncic. Can I have
Luka Doncic?
Wow.
I said, I know. You said stay.
That was awesome.
Do you treat your children like that?
No.
I do. You stay, boy. No food.
Poor George.
Feed them from the floor. That's how it's supposed to be. Give them a chew toy.
Wow.
As God intended. Or whatever you do. Oh, okay. How nice.
Jesus
got a little plump. just a bit. Jesus just got a little plump.
Anna Claire, I want to eat that.
Jesus got a little thick, as they say.
Yeah, he
looked
really solid.
He did. He looked very solid. Now, I like what they did. They actually tried to do a little sash on Jesus. You can tell he's got like a nice little cookie, chocolate chip sash on him.
Anna Claire, what's your favorite dessert?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Is it a Jesus cookie?
Should be.
Should be. If you want the Lord to love you, you answer yes.
Let the Lord move through you. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. What's this?
Oh, wow.
Whoa. That looks like a nightmare.
Looks awesome and terrifying all at the same time.
I see nothing but red balloons. This is how I die. How many red balloons do you think it would take falling on you for it to kill you? How many?
You would have to be buried enough you couldn't get out.
Yeah. Like you would, yeah.
I think that would be enough in a smaller
smaller contained. Yes. That's enough to kill a man right there.
Now, those are down balloons. But what if all of those were up balloons?
Oh man!
Oh wow!
You could just get enough, and then have enough helium to get you out.
Yeah. There you go.
What is that
science?
I don't know. I just found it, and I thought it looked
amazing.
And I liked how they had the Whitney Houston song.
Yeah, right.
Going.
And,
that really set the
tie those to the house and have a real up moment.
We'll always love you.
Is Whitney here right now? Is Whitney in studio? You're kidding me. Wow, do it again so I can hear it.
No, I'm good.
I thought that sounded pretty good, actually.
Sometimes you got to put a costume on. It's just,
Orchestra in Japan is different.
This is true. What are those? Are those fish Pokemon?
They look like it.
Is that what those are? Was that Auld Lang Syne? Yep. It sounded like Auld Lang, whatever it's called. No.
Wow.
So, okay, Steve-O, would you take your wife to this orchestra as a date?
Probably not.
Probably not. Nah. She wouldn't be.
She would not be entertained.
She would not be entertained. What about your daughter?
Yes,
okay,
she'd
your
definitely
daughter,
love that.
Yeah, she would like.
In
that.
fact, she just went to go see the symphony orchestra this past Friday.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they wear any funny fish costumes?
They didn't.
No. Maybe next time.
But I think the theme was animals.
Wait a minute.
For the orchestra. I'm not sure how they did it.
Wait a minute.
It had
Hold
something
on.
to do with animals.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It was confusing to me.
The orchestra played a bunch of animal-inspired tunes, or
Maybe?
they dressed as animals?
I didn't see the set list. I know they had a good time, though.
You know what? As long as...
Anna Claire, what's your favorite band?
Yeah.
I don't really listen to like bands.
When you're getting ready to get as the youth say, locked in for your game, do you have like a certain song that you listen to, a set list that you listen to get ready, to get amped up? Or is it like soft piano instrumentals that really get you amped?
Yes.
That's what Seth listens to.
I just listen to like the same music for everything.
Well, what is it?
Noah Kahan.
What?
Noah Kahan.
Noah Kahan.
I think that's how you say his last name. I'm not really sure.
Is it Conn?
I'm gonna need an
or
example.
Cann? Noah Kahan.
K starts with a K. Like
Okay.
K-H.
KH?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hold on, let's see.
Spelling's not my.
I've got to look
not
this
my
up.
thing.
Noah. Math is, because you had the 2 plus 2 just right off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Noah Kahan, America singer-songwriter. Ooh, is this him?
Yeah.
Okay. Noah Kahan. What song does he sing?
Never heard any of his music.
Yeah, I don't even know what he does.
He has a lot of different music.
Okay.
Different.
And Kahan is Kahan. Kahan. Kahan.
Yes.
Noah Kahan.
Just like that.
Noah, will you...
With passion.
You're listening, we know. We know a guy named Noah.
He's 28.
Only 28. Look at that beard.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
that long hair. Wow. Do you prefer
Stick
long
season.
Do you prefer long hair Noah or short hair Noah?
Long hair.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Into the long hair.
There we go. We just learned a lot about Anna Claire.
Would you, Seth, what would Sarah think if you grew your hair out long like Noah Kahan?
I don't think she'd like it.
You don't think so?
No.
Because you'd be too handsome?
Maybe
That'd probably be it.
that's the issue.
Yeah. I think that's the
We're
issue.
going to believe that's the issue.
That's the issue that my wife runs into with me, is that if
You're
I do,
too handsome.
I'm too handsome.
Okay.
Whoa. That didn't sound like a very I believe you, Jordan, okay? That sounded like
I was with you, Jordan.
I'm doubting you, Jordan.
I'm there.
Wow. Wow. Huh. Yes, you know who your friends are.
If she's real.
She is real. She's a real person. She texted you from my phone. That I don't have.
Right beside you?
Where? Where's that phone, huh? Where is it?
Do you see my dilemma here?
Steve-O has if you were to grow your hair out long, do you think your wife would like it if
She
you
would
grew
love it.
your hair out long like Noah Kahan?
Well,
over
she's
here?
seen my hair long before.
Really? You had long hair like
Not
that?
a pretty picture.
Have I seen your hair long
I haven't.
before?
I never let it get that long because
Whoa.
it's so thick that
Yeah.
it just won't lay right.
Man.
Yeah, and by the way, this was back when me and her, we were dating.
Mhm.
Are
And
you showing me a picture?
I wanted her to
I want to see a picture.
to give me bleach blonde hair, like the platinum blonde kind of thing.
Oh,
Yes.
there
So,
have to be some pictures
we
of
tried
this.
that,
Oh,
and it didn't work.
No.
It didn't get to the shade that I wanted it. So I thought, well, it didn't work the first time. Maybe I should
Let's
do
double
it again.
down.
So
Double
I
down.
did,
Double down.
and I looked like Garfield. My
Can we
my
see,
hair
please?
was orange. I don't have pictures right
Did
offhand.
did you love lasagna?
Oh,
I mean,
always.
who doesn't?
Who doesn't like
But
lasagna?
Who doesn't like
At
lasagna?
one point, I actually slicked it back, parted it down the middle. I looked like a Garfield mobster or something.
Man,
It
that's
was weird.
crazy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would watch that movie, Garfield Mobster. I'd watch it
All day long.
If it starts Steve-O, oh yeah, I'd be the
Yes.
first at the Lucas Cinemas.
Yes.
So like, give me that. Give me some more of that. I'm buying 8
Sign
tickets.
me up.
Sign me up, man.
Now.
Man, I saw that. The last movie I saw in theaters was that Wicked movie.
How was it?
It was, well, it was good.
It was wicked.
I'll say this. My wife is my real wife, legit human wife, who does exist,
Okay.
is a big fan of the musical. Have you seen the Wicked musical, Anna Claire? Have you seen the Wicked movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Jennifer is a big fan of the musical, and she kind of already wanted the movie to be like just a film version of the musical, and it was, but they did a few things different, or that's just how
She got upset
things are.
about it.
I don't know. I wouldn't say she got upset. I actually walked away kind of liking it a little bit more than she did, because I kind of liked the liberties that they took with the story.
You didn't know the full story.
Well, no,
either,
trust me, I've seen the musical. That was requirement to be married to Jennifer is to see the Wicked musical.
Nice.
And I will say this: the theater is not cheap, but it's cheaper than going to Birmingham Broadway series.
Wow.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it was all right. It was okay. I didn't mind it. There was a green witch in the middle of it, and that kind of threw me off a bit. I'm kidding. I knew that was going to happen. Could you imagine not knowing anything about that movie?
Hey, there it is,
Steve-O!
Without a beard,
Steve-O!
without a
Right?
beard.
What a handsome man!
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look British there,
Wow.
Stephen.
Yeah, you look. Oh, jolly old governor.
Jolly old governor.
Jolly old
Would you
governor.
care for a spot of tea?
I would like to ask you to marry me. See, you already. Ooh, we need to play Anna Claire the how Macho. Do you know who Macho Man is?
That is very blonde hair.
Yeah.
No.
So Macho Man is a wrestler, and he don't like this. Like, oh yeah,
Stephen, you did double down.
And he asked Elizabeth to marry him. He says, "Elizabeth, will you marry me?" I bet Steve-O, when you asked Cassie, right?
Yes.
To marry you,
Her?
how
yes.
Man, look
Asked
at that.
her to marry me? Yeah.
And she's not running away in fear.
Right?
See, women can like
Look at
us.
there.
It can happen.
That's a good point.
That is so nice. That women, the kindness of women.
It actually says thanks.
Thanks, Jennifer. We talking about wife? We talking about wife? Aha! She's real.
Anna Claire's sitting here like, what just happened in my life?
Yeah. You didn't know we were going to be talking about like who's real, whose wife is real.
When I was looking at Anna Claire's Instagram, I thought, or no, not Instagram, Facebook. I thought I saw a boy.
Was there
Is there a boy?
Is there a boy?
She's
Is there a
shaking
boy?
her head.
Oh, there's no
boy.
longer a boy.
No longer.
The boy is gone.
Ah, the boy is gone.
The
The
was a
boy who shall not be
bad
named.
boy.
So here, what you're saying, Anna Claire, is you are open to us finding you a boyfriend on the air, is what you're trying to say.
Yes. Match make
We accept.
me
We
a
accept.
match.
We accept.
Find me a fine. Catch
Gentlemen.
me a catch. I'm
Gentlemen,
taking
Anna
back
Claire,
to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Anna Claire is single. She likes going to the movies.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. You have to buy the popcorn.
She also
got
likes Steel Magnolias.
She
She's
likes,
got an aggressive side as well.
She's
She
got an
will
aggressive
spike
side.
a ball in your face.
She will spike the ball in your face, but
Watch out.
when you take her out to dinner, she will go halvesies on you. That's cool, right? She'll go halvesies.
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 They still call that Dutch?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no one trusts the Dutch.
Careful. Our German friends might be listening right
We
now.
have one German.
Guess
He
what?
has insulted us!
Oh!
Yeah, see?
No, Steven!
There they are.
This is the map. This is the map of people who listens to us, and Steve-O's got it live in there, like
Right
people
there
in like Germany.
Right there.
Yeah.
We don't know who you are, but we want to.
Vogland.
Okay.
Same place?
Same place.
Every time!
Falkenstein!
Every time! It's right across from some...
Is it actually broadcasting
store.
over there, like, right now?
Well, they
Or
can't
is-
hear us. They can hear the music.
They can hear
They
the
can't
music.
hear us on the stream right now.
Oh, no.
They are missing out.
They are missing out.
Good, I said it
What
off
happened
air.
to our friend in the lake in Kansas?
So our German...
They're not here today.
Our German,
No! There it
that
is!
lake,
right
yeah.
in the middle of
Right in
that
the middle of the lake,
Every
so-
time
Right
we
in
do
here.
this show, it's right in the middle of that lake.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
But they were
someone's-
there this morning, but they're not anymore.
Someone's out on their
Somebody
bass
needs
boat.
to send help.
Send help. Maybe our
Please.
German friends will show up.
I even appealed to them today. I'm like, send me a text. I've never heard from you before.
I've never
We
heard
also want to just
You
know that
scared
you're
him away,
alive.
Steve-O!
I didn't mean to.
You scared him!
My question is there a phone in like the middle of the lake
Yeah.
that's like pinging?
Yeah, pinging right now.
Houseboat.
A houseboat.
Houseboat.
We're
That's-
genuinely concerned.
Can I
about
tell y'all
you.
something? Back when I was single, I know, hard to believe that this handsome man was ever single. But
Never.
back in the
Ever.
day...
Anna Claire, quit
Thank you,
laughing.
Steve-O. Back in the day when I was single, I thought a houseboat would be like the coolest thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Solid point.
It is Anna Claire, I can't believe you.
I've seen a couple of them on Facebook
Just so everyone
Marketplace.
knows-
How
recently.
do you feel about a houseboat, Anna Claire?
Just so everyone knows, because radio is an auditory medium, Anna Claire was nodding her head yes.
Oh, they can
She was
see her on the-
yes.
on the video.
She was saying yes to
No.
the houseboat.
No.
I thought a houseboat was like, and every dude ever would be like, yeah, houseboat. That'd be even guys who have. And by the way, I don't know anything about boats, but I would learn.
I would
just
learn
to
how to
live.
drive.
I would learn how to.
Steven
operate
knows how
my
to
houseboat.
drive. Steven
Yeah.
could drive it.
I have a license. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Steve-O. See, he could be Captain. Take me out on the
Captain.
water.
There we go.
Steven, do you think we could turn an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile into a boat?
The
don't see why not.
The wiener boat.
The Wiener
The wiener. Could you
Instead
imagine?
of the love boat.
Could you imagine? Could you
The
imagine?
Wienermobile boat.
Hey, it could be a little side business.
Could you
we could
imagine-
take people out to the
on
to
Lake,
the lake
Lake Gunnersville,
on,
and people are
on
like,
the Wiener boat.
"Doth my eyes deceive me?" Is that an Oscar Mayer wiener boat? Cletus, come here and look at this. Bring Ed too. I swear, there's a wiener boat out on Lake Gunnersville. Heck,
I ain't never seen nothing like it before.
it's a Christmas miracle. Sweet, merciful Lord Jesus has returned. He's come back. It's the Oscar Mayer wiener boat.
You've inspired me to do something.
Thank you.
Give me just a second.
Could
I'll
you
be right
imagine
back.
Get us a wiener boat.
What about our German friends? Our German friends are listening right now. And
How
they're
do
like,
you feel about
what
that?
is this wiener boat? He's talking about a wiener boat. What is this? They have no idea. They have no idea. Anna Claire was not. Were you anticipating this kind of day happening to you at all?
No.
Yeah, we kind of do that to people.
Sorry.
Sadly, I do that to people.
Wow.
People don't really know what to expect when I'm around.
This is worth my whole day.
Can you believe Seth will not give me his address so I can just come over to his house? Can you believe
Imagine that.
Seth, I'm going to talk to Sarah. Sarah will get me your address. She trusts me.
She might.
She does. Yeah.
Possible.
Steve-O, I want to go back to your pictures, man.
Okay.
What a good-looking cat you were.
Thank you.
You were a good-looking...
Especially when you were trying to be British.
You still are a good-looking cat. But I didn't know... So was that kind of blonde hair? Was that like your natural hair color? Or was that something that you just... There it is. Okay. So you're kind of... You kind of have like a brown...
Yeah.
Like your hair is
that's my
naturally
natural.
brown. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if your hair was naturally like the red and then it just slowly changed over time.
That was after a little bit of the fading from the attempts at bleach blonding it.
Bleach blonding. So you don't have any pictures of you with the long hair?
I'll have to ask Cassie. That's actually where I was.
That's my favorite photo right there.
Yeah, I thought that was like your natural hair color, which is rock and roll. And by the way, great shirt.
Thank you.
I love the shirt. No, I mean that. I love.
Hey,
wow.
This cat. Who is he?
So see, this is this also from the blonding?
Look at the gold chain.
Maybe a little bit. Oh,
look at that gold chain.
Oh man, gold chain.
Holy cow.
Gold chain and turtleneck, dog.
Gold chain.
If you had a turtleneck, she would have asked you to marry her. If you had a turtleneck and a gold chain.
You know that striped shirt that I was wearing in the other photo? That was a Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was.
We got it from
that was big money
the
right there.
thrift store.
You don't even know about Tommy Hilfiger.
Do you know who Tommy Hilfiger is?
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Tommy Hilfiger was like I guess is
fashion icon.
Is what is it's the champion.
What's the most expensive clothing that you wear now?
The clothing that's
buy.
like a status symbol for like
Lululemon.
Lululemon, yes.
Lululemon.
It was like the Lululemon
Tommy
of the
Hilfiger was the Lululemon of our day. Only I think Lululemon's kind of only for girls. Am I correct? Or is
They have men's clothes.
Okay. Well, see, you learn something new every day.
I want to see you wear
one.
one.
Show up next time in Lululemon. What's that? I got Lululemon. Oh, Seth. Look who went shopping. And I bought you
got his youth pastor raise.
I bought you a matching outfit.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Hey! Yes!
The Wienermobile boat.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chat GPT. Thank you. Yes. Hey, can you? Hey.
Yeah.
Put doing a radio show inside of it.
Yeah.
It can do it. It can do it.
I know
Steven.
it can. I know.
Make it happen.
Sweet.
Make
Oscar
it happen.
Mayer Wienermobile turned boat floating in the middle of a scenic lake. Thank you for putting scenic because I didn't want it to be. I didn't want it to be unscenic. By the way, it's 4:32. Are we still good? Or
we're about to wrap up. 1:45.
I didn't know.
We've been having so much fun.
We have been having so. Have you been having fun, Anna Claire? I'm glad.
Anna Claire can't quit. She can't get a word in.
Can't quit. Yeah, this is true.
Don't stop, won't stop.
Would you? I have a question. If we were to get the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile boat, would you come do a show on it with
100%.
us? Yes.
She said yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
She said yes to the Wienermobile boat. Who wouldn't?
Who would want to be picked up in that?
Yeah. What if?
That would be something you would tell your grandkids.
Have you ever been to prom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if your prom day picked you up in the Wienermobile boat?
Yes,
I've
you
turned
would.
the opposite way.
No, you wouldn't.
What?
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not.
Yes,
You
I
would not.
There's
You
a
are
time
the
and a
first girl.
place.
You are the first girl who said no.
There's a time and a
Just
place
saying.
for the Wienermobile boat. Oh, no.
There we are.
I kind of like that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Look
at
this.
that.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Wienermobile doing a radio
That looks
show.
like the Pope.
Look at this.
He kind of does.
It kind of looks like the Pope. And he's about to...
The Pope Mobile.
It almost looks like Gru.
Yeah, Gru.
Yeah.
Yes. This is amazing.
Was Greg not able to call in?
I tried. Got his voicemail twice.
Greg's at stake.
Greg,
Didn't work.
You know why, Greg? I have to give you some background. So Valentine's Day happened a few weeks ago, and me and Seth and Greg, our sports guy, we were all supposed to go on a nice date with our wives to Burger King together. And Greg said he would, and then on the phone call he said, I can't make it. He broke my heart.
It was going to be a triple date.
On Valentine's Day. Broke my heart. He's not calling in.
Nope.
Because he don't want to see me cry.
That's exactly what
And
he's
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him
exactly.
cry. I'm an ugly crier, by the way. I'm one of those. I sound
Nobody
like
would doubt that.
I sound.
Seth. That's awful.
The buzzer beater.
That's the sound that you hear when the show is coming to an end, and
It's so sad.
And
Yeah.
you don't have to cry.
I said, don't cry. Don't cry.
Even though you're crying, we
Don't
know.
cry.
We know. You can find us on social media.
At Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram.
Say at Varsity Radio Show.
Oh, at Varsity Radio
Atta
Show.
girl, atta
There you
Claire,
go.
yes.
Good job, good job.
Steven?
Sure. Then on Twitter at Varsity Radio 885, at Varsity Radio Show on TikTok, and at Varsity Radio Show 885 on YouTube.
Hey, we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Horizon Communications.
Hello, Horizon.
Channel 182. Hey,
182.
guys.
We're on
we
TV.
We have had the time of our life
We've
today.
hit the big time.
We want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, though.
Yeah.
It's Marco's Pizza, pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages. in the shops of Albertville. That's Marco Pizza, and then B&B Video Games.
Yeah, I mean, Seth, let's explain this to you.
It's wonderful.
B&B Video Games has an 80s style arcade in the back and a business in the front, a video game retail store in the front. That's a business in front, party in the back. That's a mullet.
That's a mullet.
That's a mullet.
That's a mullet.
B&B Video Games is the Albertville mullet.
Hey, we are so glad that you joined us today. Of course. It is quite wonderful. And if you don't watch the social media, the sideshow, the stuff.
Sideshow.
Yeah, it's a sideshow.
That is absolutely the correct name for what we do.
Anna Claire has been laughing solidly for the last hour.
We've had a great time. We've had a great time.
And it's been really wonderful.
It has been wonderful. It's been great to spend time with you, Seth.
Yeah, it really
I can't wait
has.
to go home with you tonight and hang out with you and your family. What are we having for dinner?
I have no idea. Anyway.
What is Robot Sarah making this evening?
So we are going to have a wonderful time next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place, 88.5 JFM. We'll see you then.
I'm allergic to fish.
The Varsity Radio Show. Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30. Streaming live to Facebook and YouTube and live on the radio. There's no excuse to not tune in.